The IRS procedure for processing your back taxes are two different ways. The first way is through e-file electronic method, and the second way is a manual method. The IRS e-file method is only available for the 3 most recent years. The IRS has what's known as the current tax year and then the 2 prior years. The reason that the IRS only has the e-filing system for the 3 most recent years is because their systems are a bit outdated. If not, they would go ahead and open it up for at least the last 10 years for them to accept e-file tax returns. The IRS has an e-filing system that is only available between January through late October, early November. And the reason they do this is they have to gear up and get ready for the next following tax season. Typically, the IRS takes anywhere between 21 to 45 days to process an e-file tax return. Lately, the IRS has gone through a lot of backlog, and the time frame has been extended from the 21 to 45 days up to 3 months, 6 months, and sometimes even longer. Could you click like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe so that way you stay on top of all the different tax relief that's available to you. This procedure for processing the tax years 4 years and older has to be done through a manual process. Traditionally, you would have to put the original tax filing in the mail, signed off in blue ink to the IRS Service Center. If you send anything by mail to the IRS, you have to keep proof of how you send it by mail. So make sure that if you send it through the Postal Service, make sure that you keep the tracking number with you and follow up with the Postal Service to make sure it was delivered. If you do that, that's the proof of filing with the IRS, and it's good enough to show the date of filing. But lately, the IRS has incredible backlog. In recent reports, they are 24 million taxes behind in processing. That's a whole lot of taxes. An alternative method is to submit it by fax or directly to collections. Now, collections may have 2 different levels of collections. One is known as ACS collections, and the other is field collections. When you submit it to collections, what they do is they input collections hold as received. Now, for it to get processed, it still may go through the process of the mail processing, and it may take just as much time as if you mailed in the tax return. And sometimes by communicating with the IRS, they acknowledge the backlog. So even though if you mailed the tax return and it's been a while, you may have to resubmit through a special processing, at least by fax, so it could get reprocessed as a possible duplicate tax return. And if you're having IRS tax problems, check out my next video that covers the top 5 tax relief solutions.